Welcome to Castanet's Evening Update for May 28th. I'm John Manchester. In just 1 week, the Okanagan has shifted from floods to fires. A 5-hectare grass fire tore up Mount Boucherie Saturday night, coming just meters from homes. West Kelowna Fire Chief Jason Brolin explains.
It's surreal. It feels like it's happening all at once. We're standing here inside of Green Bay, right there, where last weekend we had the military here and deployed like 200,000 sandbags. And now here we are just up the hill, having knocked down a fairly significant interface fire. So, it's kind of a whole summer's worth of adventure in just 1 short week. Environment Canada says this has been one of the warmest and driest Mays in years. Across the province, the BC Wildfire Service has its eye on changing weather conditions as several large blazes continue to burn. The Mabel Lake fire northwest of Kamloops, Zusum Creek wildfire west of Lillooet, and Tommy Lake's blaze in northeastern BC are currently the largest in the province. And a 40-hectare fire between Merritt and Logan Lake was one of 9 new fires that started over the weekend. Cooler conditions are expected to help, but winds coming with that cold front are a concern. The service says conditions this May are more like a typical July. The city of Penticton has agreed to pay $1.15 million to settle its part in a years-old leaky condo lawsuit. Shortly after construction was completed in 2006, residents of Lakeview Terraces began reporting problems such as mold and water leakage. They were reconfirmed in a 2010 structural review when Strata members launched their suit against the city, contractors, architect, and others involved in the project. Charges have been laid against 2 men in connection with the 1986 New Year's Eve murder in Vernon. Paramjit Singh Bogar and his brother, Narinda Singh Bogar, have been charged with first-degree murder as well as conspiracy to commit murder in the death of Saminder Kaur Bogar, Paramjit's wife. Paramjit was extradited from the United States and remains in custody. The BC Prosecution Service believes Narinda to be in India. A leaked audit of oil and gas practices in northeastern BC suggests rules to reduce impact on wildlife are routinely ignored. The 2014 audit of wells, pipelines and roads in BC's Montney district showed only 1/3 were following regulations. It didn't find a single road or well that conformed to all the provincial requirements. Bike to Work Week got underway across the Okanagan on Monday. Castanet's Rob Gibson saddled up with this report.
Well, guess what? We have to change. And so I'm really proud of the fact that all of you are here to help promote that change.
Kelowna has made major strides when it comes to cycling safety, but even the mayor agrees work still needs to be done if you're going to get more than the hardcore cyclists on these cycle tracks.
Probably the biggest thing keeping people off their bikes is they don't feel safe. So we need to find and invest in infrastructure that separates bicycles from vehicle traffic. And I think that if we can do that, you'll start to see more and more people utilize this type of infrastructure to get around a little differently.
The week got off to a rough start Monday morning when a 48-year-old cyclist was taken to hospital after being struck by a vehicle on Gordon Drive in Kelowna. The Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge is denying reports royal newlyweds Prince Harry and Meghan are spending their honeymoon there. That after gossip site TMZ reported the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had booked a luxury cabin at the Rocky Mountain tourist spot. Jasper has been a favorite of the royals since the 1930s, when King George VI and the Queen Mother stayed there. More recently, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip stayed at the cabin in 2005. Kensington Palace would not confirm the royal couple's honeymoon destination. Volunteer pilots flew over the Mabel Lake area Saturday in search of a missing aircraft. Members of the Civil Air Search and Rescue Association combed the area for a white and burgundy single-engine Mooney that went missing November 25th en route from Penticton to Edmonton. Pilot Dominic Nairn and Ashley Bourgault were on board the flight. Saturday's search didn't produce any leads, but it was noted there's still a lot of snow at higher elevations.
The area that we were searching is kind of right in the middle, so it allows, if he headed north, east, south, or west, it kind of gives like a little bit of wiggle room each way, and so it's nice that they went a little bit further.
Okanagan weather, things are expected to cool off the next couple of days with temperatures below 20 degrees and a chance of rain Tuesday and Wednesday. It'll be back into the low 20s by Friday. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, Kelowna sticks to its airport business park plan and agricultural plan changes are in the works. For Castanet News, I'm John Manchester.